Hi, it's me, Ingrid, the INFP, and I've been working as a junior doctor for a year now. Um, so I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about my experience. Um, Here in Sweden, you don't, just because you graduate doesn't mean that you have a license to practice, but you can practice as an under doctor or like junior doctor under certain conditions uh, while you're waiting to get a residency. And I got a residency now about a month or so back, which was really weird because it was like right during when coronavirus was starting. So I didn't really get the chance to like celebrate. Um, but it will start this September. And well, basically, people are just working as junior doctors in order to get this residency. And I'm extremely lucky that I got it by working at this job, which is like the most chill and uh, most enjoyable job that I think you can ask for. Um, my colleagues are amazing. Um, I'm learning stuff and not being overwhelmed every day. And overall, it's been a wonderful experience. Um, I'm working at a general practice, which I think probably is one of the best places for an INFP to be. And we can go through that later, but um, I've always liked the general practice um, more than being in a hospital. Um, I'm not the kind of person who knows what specialty I'd go into because, like, decisions, you know. Um, but I think I like general practice. Also, it also helps that all of my colleagues are like the best, and they absolutely love me too. So they're a bit sad to see me leave, but you know. So general practice is good for INFPs because it caters to the introversion. Because you're basically taking in the patients and then they leave, and it's a very solitary kind of job in that way. In Sweden, general practice is often built up of like health centers, so you're not completely alone. There are nurses. They take blood samples at this center. It's not like in certain countries where general practitioners are like very alone in their practice. So I really like this system because I get the social interaction I need and the help I need, but at the same time, um, there isn't like chaos around me all the time. And I can like close the door to my room and then like work, which is great. And also, I kind of like the system where it's a visit rather than at the hospital where you come to the bedside of the patient. Because when it's a visit, I can like have more closure, and I don't. It's a limited time, so I can just like focus on one patient and then zone out the rest. Um, I also like that the patients like respect me and I respect them, and I can like have a one-on-one conversation with the patient. Um, and yeah, I've had really enjoyable, meaningful conversations with patients, which I might not have had as a doctor in another specialty. Um, because, well, they talk about their daily lives, and it might be boring for certain more adventuresome types, who want to do that stuff with action and stuff. But you get to know a lot about people, and since people is very much a feeling thing as an INFP, yeah, we really love people, and we like the concept of people. At the same time, we're maybe not the most caring people, so like in terms of giving serviceable acts. So I think maybe being a nurse or a nursing assistant might work, but it might be a little bit, at least for me, who's in my head a lot, I'm not that practical, and I'm not very warm as a person, like, so that other, like, strangers can see it. I mean, I'm friendly and stuff, but there's this detachment as an INFP that, like, we don't really meet with that person and, like, are able to be completely caregivers, So as a doctor, that's not your role. Your role is to kind of fix problems and think. So the patients don't expect that of you. They expect you more to be calm and collected. And that might be a little bit difficult in certain cases, especially as like a sensitive INFP. You might not be able to be calm and collected, but I think that we have some sort of inner, peace, and that is useful for the job. What else? I mean, general practice is really general, as the name implies, and I think that is very exciting in a way for an INFP with the NE, because the possibilities are very wide in general practice. Of course, every other specialty also has a lot of excitement around things, because, I mean, if you love medicine, then everything is exciting. But general practice is really good because, like, you get a great base, and it can, like, a visit can, like, be about something, but then you find out a lot of other things that might play into it, and I love thinking through it. It's great. I think it works, Then, I mean, certain patients are annoying. There always will be some patient that will be mad at you for something, and that is hard, I think, as an INFP, to not bring things home and to not take things personally. But I've gotten better at that. I've gotten better at not taking things home, because at first I thought I was, like, killing every patient, like, like, I was like, this patient is going to die because I made a mistake and something. But, like, well, when you think about it, the patient also has kind of a responsibility over the meeting, and you have to kind of, like, leave work for work, and then like, when you go home, just do something else. And I think that it's been a good lesson to learn, because I think about my patients a lot if I go home and I don't, like, deliberately keep it at the clinic. And I think that every young doctor struggles with this, but I think INFPs might be a little bit more susceptible to that because we're empathetic people, and we are also good at imagining the worst scenario because we have a overactive imagination. So I think that's something to remember. Um, what else? I mean, I do wish I was more organized because that would really help with like the sense of chaos that we tend to create and have in our heads. So yeah, I try, and I mean, if you're an INFP in medicine, you do have to use your thinking and judging functions quite a lot. And it's so I mean, I do make lists and I do look at like the evidence around certain things and stuff, but I sometimes you just have to go with the feeling that the meeting is giving you, and learn to trust that internal feeling that we have. Of course, on one hand, trusting that feeling too much might mean that you might not be giving everybody an equal treatment, which you have to be careful with. But on the other hand, you have to connect to the patient, and I think that as an INFP, that's very important to recognize that strength, that we can connect and we can find individual solutions for people, which is important in medicine. So yeah, that's my analysis of general practice for INFPs. I could go on about other things all day, but that's enough for you right now. So anyways, I am really happy to have gone through this experience. I've been working here for 9 months, and I will miss this place. But I need to go further in life and further my career. And so I'm going to be doing the residency, which will be basically I'll be spending all of next year in the hospital, and then afterwards I'll be back at general practice. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm a little bit scared and nervous, just as I am with everything else. But I think that I'm more prepared now than I was a year ago, and I've learned a lot, and I've also learned to trust myself. So yeah, that's an update about my life. Bye.